all their days at the desk. I don't know why, but looking at numbers, it's not very optimistic, I guess. And they usually have a low self-image. It's a personality that has usually a lower self-image. They procrastinate a lot. They want everything perfect before they begin. And these are hard to be in business because my wife is a melancholy. So I can look at a budget 20 years ahead and it'll be to the penny. But I couldn't do it. You can. So, but when you understand this personality, is you can turn it up or tune it down. Because I'm a choleric personality that I lead with, but I have other personality in me which I tone down. So I went to do a test once, and it's called, what's it called, that test? It's called the oh my goodness, it's a special test that we take for in business, and Colby test. Sorry, it's the Colby test. And when I did the Colby test, I went to a mastermind, and the teacher of the mastermind was almost like a 40-year experienced teacher, teaching this kind of stuff. And he looked at my personality, and he asked me, I said, have you done the test right? I said, yeah. He said, is that good? Is that bad? He said, well, he said in 30 or 40 years, 35, 40 years, I've never seen a personality like yours. I said, oh boy. I said, now where am I going? So he said, so that's why I asked. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He said, it depends. And this is by knowing personal growth, where you find out who you are. Before you find out who somebody else is, it's good to know who are we. Who are we? Not to judge, but who are we? So that how do we improve ourselves? If we don't know who we are, how can we improve? So you have to realize that we're all human beings. Nobody's perfect, and we can only get better. So we work on a better thing. And when he told me about the personality, he says you're a judge personality. That means, and I never understood why I was good at what I was doing. Why I was good. It worked always well, but I didn't know why. Now I find out why. Because it said your personality enables you to deal with the highest level of management and to the lowest level of employment of an employee. Because
I noticed
I'm a mediator.
I noticed too, Jacques, that able to learn those personalities and to find out how to deal or who has what, whether it's a cleric, sanguine, and melancholic, and we still have one more, allows to learn how to work with each other and with people that we relate to, which is very, very important. So what's the last one, Jacques?
The last one is called a phlegmatic. A phlegmatic is phlegmatic, and it's about the lowest key people that they are, but the friendliest people that they are. You know, the phlegmatic is very low key personality. Again, it's an introvert personality, and they're very easygoing. They're very sympathetic. They're very kind people. They don't like trouble. They don't like to cause problem, and so it's a very mellow personality, and they're very inoffensive. They're excellent mediators. So if you're looking for a mediator, that is the personality that can go in between two different personality and make sense out of it. Because if you give a cleric as a mediator, it's not going to end up well. So you need this type of personality, and in the workforce, when you understand personality, there's places where they belong better than other places based on their personality. And that's kind of why, and understanding other people's personality, then you can jump in their personality for a little bit, you know, because you understand it. But some don't comprehend orders the same way as a cleric is, do that, don't do that, you're fired. Right. You know, it's my way or the highway. Which is other personality, they would be in tears being told to do something like that. So it's when you understand that, then you can adjust your management style to fit the people that you're dealing with. And and that personality are very well balanced. They usually have a dry sense of humor, if you wish, and they're great listeners. So they make great shrinks. How do you call that? Psychologists
or counselors.
Absolutely, yes. They're about the best counselors you have would be that personality. But on the other side of the coin, they're very unenthusiastic people. They're fearful. They're very indecisive. Like you could go in the restaurant, send them in the restaurant an hour before you, and they still, when you get there, they still haven't picked the menu what they want. So they take a long time to decide stuff. But they're very plain personality. But they're nonchalant. They're mumbles usually. But other than that, it's one of the. They have a whole lot of friends because they're non-judgmental personality.
Right. Yeah. And I think I just identify myself with the very last one, the phlegmatic.
Yeah.
I definitely identify myself with that. This is so cool. Now, can you, obviously you could have traits or parts of both, or maybe number phlegmatic and or melancholic and phlegmatic. And I know how do you are able to recognize that? I guess you have to take the test.
Yeah.
So everyone, do not worry because we still have time and we still will be doing the draw for you to win. Your name is here for you to win the test that Jack generously is given right here, just here on the LizyT Show for you to enjoy that test. So do not worry, that is coming. So Jack, I don't want to forget, the theme of the show is tell us who you are, what you do. You've done an amazing job, with this personality test. This is so incredible for people to learn about how to negotiate, how to deal, how to sell, how to present with different types of people. This is incredible. I have to be honest, this is the first time I've heard anything like this, and I'm learning so much with you. So where can people find you? Let's say if there is a corporation that will be watching this later on, or you would like to consult, how people find you?
They can find me on my book. I wrote a book. It's called The Best Kept Secret: The Key to Increase Profit Without Costing You a Dime. And you can reach me on the bestkeptsecretbook.com. That you can go on my website on that.
Wonderful. The bestkeptsecret.com. I will have everyone right underneath here.
Don't forget book.com.
The book. Okay, the bestsecretbook.com. I will have underneath here the link for you to be able to connect with Jack, because this is so important. Again, I've said this before. This is the very first time I've heard about this. I'm probably going to dig into a little bit more, because for me as a TV host, it's very, very important to know how to deal with my guests and how to talk to them, and in order for us to be compatible and to have a great interview, just like what I'm having with you right now. So we will definitely have that information. So one of the things that I would like to ask you is, the theme of the show is, as I said it, tell us who you are, what you do, contact info, which you've graciously given that. Anything new? What are you working for the future? What's coming up in Jack's Visit Life?
Well, right now what I'm doing, basically, now I just got into the last 3 months, I got into podcasting and all that, because I want to share my stories with everybody, and I'm looking for a platform to share my stories with, and where I can tie either, because I'm going to, down the road, not long from now, is I'm writing a second book, because the first book was about business and all that, but actually when you start looking into the book, it's still about people, because all business is about people. You can't be in business without people. It's if you have employees, they're people. If you have suppliers, they're people. If you have whoever buys from you, sells to you, they're all people. So why not learn to deal with people? Since when the people business, and if the employee engagement in North America right now, I'm talking numbers pre-COVID, where 75% of the employees are not engaged at work. That's pre-COVID. I could just imagine what it looks right now. It's not it's not acceptable to me, because as my book says, it costs nothing to treat a human being like a human being. It costs nothing.
I love it.
But it makes such a difference in the company. You know, Sir Richard Branson has a say. He says, treat your employees well, train your employees well enough so that they can leave, but treat them well enough so that they won't. And these are, and it's true. And because we own the people business, and but the problem is it's not CEOs that runs the business; it's their management that runs the business. Because most employees don't even know sometimes who the CEO is, or has never seen him, or see him so little but never have a chance to talk to them, so they don't really communicate. Is the or she of a company is, you know, you get the director, the vice presidents, and the directors, and the managers, and the supervisors, and the team leaders, and then the employees. So all that's where everything gets lost. The employee engagement gets lost in there. So because nobody goes to school to learn that. You can't learn that. You can't learn that in school. So I think that education does not end when you finish school. It only starts. Your life begins.
It's so true. And I'm glad that there is someone like you, Jack, to be able to help corporation, people, and business. I've learned so much today. It is incredible the amount of information that you share. Everyone, this has been great. You know, 4 types of personality. There's a great test that Jacques Vincent is offering just for you, the followers. The personalities are Craig Senganamid. How do you say it? That personality number 2?
Sanguine.
Sanguine, melancholic, and phlegmatic. That is incredible. And like I said, I've never heard of those that test before. So this is great to be able to deal with your client and to be able to work with your client in a way that you are being profitable. Obviously, it all comes about profit and business and communication, obviously. So we're starting to come to the end of the show, but I don't want to waste time to have right here live the winner of the free personality test that he will be sending out to you. So we have a lot of DMs, and one person will get this great gift thanks to our guest. Thanks to our guest today. So rum roll, Jack. Rum roll. Beautiful. And the winner is, I'm closing my eyes, and the winner is, oh my goodness, Palmonia. Palmonia is the winner. She actually DM'd me this morning that she wanted to enter. She goes, don't forget me. And I didn't, and you won. There you go. Congratulations, Palmonia. You win the free personality test from Jacques Vincent. I will connect you, both of you. And this has been great. Any last word, my friend?
Yes, I think I have the second subject I'd like to say, and I was going to say is, do you know, because it's a $5,000 and a $5,000 answer or question I'm giving to you here is why don't people get what they want out of life? Do you guys know the reason? There's one reason only. Why most couples don't get what they want out of life? There's one reason only. And that you have to pay $5,000 to get that. I'll give it to you guys, just for your audience.
Wow. Thank you.
Because you know that most couple plan holidays. They have 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks of the holiday a year, and they plan for the holiday. Since they planned it, most of them go. But do you know why people don't get what they want out of life? Because most couples actually never sit down at the kitchen table and plan their lives together. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
True.
Most people, like I said, never sit down and plan, write down your dreams, your goals, what you'd like to do in life. And take the first step. And the problem is, people, when they think too many things, they're like a deer that sees the light, they're paralyzed. There's too many things. Life is like a target practice. You can't shoot on three targets at once. You got to shoot only one. Your next step is always one target. Do something. Get going towards it. But if it's on paper, 50% of the battle is done. So imagine that if a couple said, "Wow, now I know why we didn't get what we wanted. We've never actually sat down and planned it. So that's why I didn't get it." Bingo. That's as simple as that. And then I want to give that to the audience, because there's so many people that needs that information. Because they said you can't change your life overnight, but you sure can change direction overnight. And this is kind of what I love to do with people, is help them change direction. Because sometimes when you go in the wrong direction and you're going fast, well, you're just going fast in the wrong direction. So we need somebody to guide him, to turn him into a different direction, so where he can have a life and build his life, his desired life that he always wanted.
Jacques, this has been so informative. I mean, you've shared about personality tests, and now how to have goals and plans, and why people don't get things that they wish is because they don't have a plan with their partner. But this is IGTV Instagram. There's a lot of single people here, but there is definitely a way of planning your life out for you to get out of life what you want. We use
Absolutely.
Dream walls, what we call it, or write things down, and vision boards. We don't call it visual, we call it dream world, but same concept, same idea. And I think we should have you back, Jacques, to talk about that, how important it is for the audience to learn things like that. I think we learned a lot today. Congratulations, Palmonia, for winning the free personality test from Jacques. That's very, very gracious of you to grant one of our audience this gift. And definitely there's a lot more to this conversation, but unfortunately IGTV is going to cut us off. So that's why I think we could have you back to talk a lot more about how important it is for the audience to learn more about this concept, which is awesome. I want to thank you so much. I want to thank you so much, Jacques, for being here with us today, sharing so much golden nuggets, information. For you that want to connect with Jacques, please see the links below here on IGTV, and just check him out, because it is definitely worth it. Thank you so much, Jacques. I appreciate you being here.
Well,
have a wonderful evening.
Okay. Well, good night. Bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
And there you have it, everyone. That was Jacques Vincent, all the way from Quebec, Montreal, Quebec. So that was great to talk about personality tests, and definitely, to learn different 4 types of personality. I can definitely identify with number 4, and to have a little bit more knowledge how to deal with certain people, especially being on TV and having business with different types of people, how to talk to them and how to recognize things that are very, very important for the dealing. We are on right now, because we're all working from home, we are on Zoom calls and meeting calls. And how about know how certain personality works so you're not clashing? The meetings are more productive, your business, your sales is more productive, and your relationship with your client or your possible prospective client is the business is happening. That personality test can definitely help you in a huge way. I want to thank for all the people that joined us today. Jessica Alex from Jessica Market is here. Again, Renata from Lady Click. And we had other people, as I'm scrolling down right now, with us. Joined us on Monday, where we have another guest, and giving away more gifts every week here. A guest and a gift for you. right here on IDTV. I'm your host and one of the producers of the LizyT Show. Bye-bye for now, everyone.
Here it is. So we're just going to talk about 3 A's. The first A is admit. That's step number 1. Okay, admit that there's a problem. So get out of that denial mindset, that denial mode, and say to yourself, I have a problem. Okay, there's something here that needs to be addressed. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is ask. Ask for help. Find someone. It's a teacher, a counselor, doctor, priest, a coach. Ask for help, right? Ask. Don't worry about the shame. Don't worry about, being humiliated. It's better to ask for help. Number 3 is act. You need the information, but you need to act on it. Because it doesn't matter how many workshops you attend, my friends. If you don't do anything about yourself, you're not going anywhere. You're not changing. You got to change something to change something. So those are my final words. I hope that you reach out to me so that I could send you the PDF, because there's a worksheet that you can just fill out yourself and bring some clarity. If you need it, let me know. I'd be happy to send it to you.
And look at her. She's still giving. I mean, she just gave an interview away with $100 and she's still giving. Look at it. See, that's the true life of an entrepreneur here. They're a giver and they're a server. That is awesome. So don't forget, everyone, admit, ask, and act. Love it. I will be using those ones myself. I will admit and I will ask. Don't be shameful. I mean, there's nothing wrong. We don't know everything, unless you're God, but you're not. So you need to ask.
That's right.
And let's act on it. That's awesome. Whew. Did you have fun? How is it going down there?
Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. Thank you.
I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Well, guess what? If you like, she will be back with more golden nuggets, maybe another gift. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. So stay tuned, follow her, and I will have all her links for her social media and how do you get in contact with her, and especially for the last gift, which is absolutely free, the download for Admit, Ask, and Act. Thank you so much, Stella's voice. It's been incredible. You are amazing. And I salute you for everything that you do. Bye-bye. Wow. She was amazing. Don't worry. If you would like to have her back, or if you need more information how to get in touch with her, I will definitely send it to you. This was fun. And wow, congratulations again for Diviola. You won an interview with Della's Voice. Incredible. So that is a gift worth $100. But forget about the price, like I said earlier. This is 1,900 followers. Oh, and she's still typing. See, we don't want to leave. This is too much fun. And she will be in contact with you. I will post it on my story. And we will be back, everyone, next Wednesday with another guest. I'm the host and one of the producers of the LizyT Show. Bye-bye for now. Mwah. Make it a fantastic day. If you look at her website, there is tons and tons of information, videos, and also she coaches. I mean, she is Lori Coach. So where can people find you, Lori?
www.lorymcneil.com takes you to my main website that, like you said, have all kinds of articles and blogs and videos and all kinds of stuff. It also is a great place to connect with me on many of my different social media platforms. So instead of trying to find me on all of them individually, you can just go to lorymcneil.com and connect to me from one place.
Beautiful. And you were talking about too. Thank you so much for sharing. And by the way, all that will be on IGTV as well for you to be able to connect with Lori. And perhaps, you're thinking, I need to hire a coach. I need help with my business. I need to get off the ground. I need to start playing business and take it seriously. Or maybe you've been laid off right now. A lot of people are being laid off, or they're not able to work because of COVID. And that part-time job or that part-time gig, it turns into a full-time. Maybe you got a little bit of severance money. How about hire Lori to help you out? And who would you say, Lori, is the best target market for you? Are you basically working with women, with men, small business, medium-sized business, or you have enough time, you work 24/7 that you can work with everyone?
Well, I laugh because yes, I do work what feels like 24/7 because I am international, and so I work in a lot of different time zones just continually. And I definitely have been known to do interviews at 2:30 in the morning my time because where else in the world it's 2:30. So yes, so I don't work exclusively with men or women. I actually get asked that a lot because there are a lot of coaches out there, and this is something important I want to take the opportunity to speak to. When I first started out in this space, I heard from many coaches that said, you have to niche down into men or women. You have to niche down into women. And I really struggled with that for quite a while because that wasn't where my heart is. And I thought, no, business strategy and media strategy and helping entrepreneurs is not, gender specific. And so I really struggled with that. So for the entrepreneurs out there that are really struggling with that, you don't have to be male or female specific. What you need to be aware of is to be very specific in your messaging and in your target. And that's not necessarily attached to a gender. So I work with medium to high level entrepreneurs. So you already have some tools in your toolbox, so to speak. You already have some success. You already have momentum going on, and you're just having a hard time maybe cresting over, to that next level, whatever that looks like. So although I have years of experience helping entrepreneurs at every single level, my business right now definitely focuses more on that medium to high level entrepreneur. But honestly, I make myself very available. If you just have a question for me, or you just need a little nugget to kind of, get you to that next level, I always encourage people to reach out to me. I make myself very, very approachable and on purpose, because I never ever want to be close off to people who are just starting out. So if you're out there and you feel like, oh, I'm brand new, she's not gonna give me the time of day. Don't think that, because that's not true. I want anyone who needs help, just reach out to me, and I will either help you myself, or I will direct you to the right people and the right resources who can, because I am so passionate about what I do that I understand that when you're just starting out, you also just need like a couple of nuggets to get you over that edge, to just get you in the right path to where you can just take off and grow. So if I can help you, if you have a question, just reach out to me. As far as the VIP coaching goes and what I do, everything that I do is a little bit geared more toward that medium to higher level entrepreneur.
And that's what I love about a true entrepreneur, because a true entrepreneur usually never stops giving, never stops helping, never stops contributing. I mean, we're here to serve. Take it. That's really what we're here for in this planet, to serve others. So if somebody DM me and sends me a message saying, can you help me to get into this? How did you figure it out? I am 100%. And again, it could be any time, because my shows are all over. I started with a podcast, and now I'm here at IDTV. So same here. I've done shows at 3 o'clock in the morning as well. So that's that's incredible. Lori, one of the things that the theme of the show is tell us who you are, what you do, contact info. You've done all that amazingly. Thank you so much. Shared a lot of information with us, a lot of information that people pay to hear. So I appreciate it. I honor you for that. Anything new? What are you working for the future, Lori?
Oh man, I have so many amazing projects going on. at one time. One of my newest projects that's finishing the beta for right now is a program called Celebrity You, and it's an amazing one-of-a-kind program that's literally like taking the world by storm right now. And it just launched its beta 2 months ago, and we're literally flooded with people wanting into it, which is super exciting. That literally is a very unique program that takes entrepreneurs through all of the different strategy aspects and media aspects and literally puts those pieces together. So to be honest, my partner and I rip your business apart. If there's something that's not working, we coach you through how to implement the right strategies at every single level that completely does this 360 and puts you on the right path to where you start getting results immediately, not just in your leads, not just in your clients, but in your business building strategies, in your media strategies. And not only that, a part of the Celebrity You program actually has me pitching and placing actually for you. So it's a very unique program where I teach you everything you need to know, but I also help you. My business partner, Robert J. Moore, and I work together to get you immediate traction with various placements as well, so that you can increase your exposure right away. So we have 3 different levels to that program, and it is building